Oh.
Dandil, you should give the cocaine to a bear. See what happens.
Cocaine Bear.
See how it goes.
Mr. Bear, where are you?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another Wednesday night Godsfall. I am your host and DM, Device, and I'm here with the boys. We're going to play another sesh, but first, I'm going to start with some introductions. You should know us all by now, but here we go again. We're going to start with one Riku.
Hey, I'm Riku. I'm playing Mandee, a little halfling rogue, little miniature pirate. Just a little ball of happiness and damnation.
Damnation.
Murder.
Damnation.
Well, damnation. And what is Mandee?
Well, a man.
She's a halfling, but what else is she?
Oh, she's a rogue, yeah.
And
Swashbuckler rogue.
She's a god of
Oh, and the god of travel.
there we go. That's what I like to hear.
Like, what
The
are you going
god
for
of
here?
daggers and kittens.
Those two. Actually, technically, kittens fall under our next adventurer. And so, Shager, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Dandil Duskdip. I play like a Navajo halfling type of guy. I talk to critters and all that good stuff. So if you have crabs, I can probably talk to them to like leave you alone, you know?
Yeah, I'll make an appointment.
So yeah, that's me. I'm the god of beasties.
Excellent. And so next we have one Ginsu. Why don't you throw it away there, dog?
Hello, everybody. I am playing Tanizan Talizar. He is the son of a merchant noble from Ani, and he's the god of finally starting to accept who he really is, which is, of course, the god of vitality, but that's beside the point.
Excellent. Next up, we'll go with Mr. 40, Grista.
40 Grit, playing Zillowin Fin. I'm a simple son of a fisherman. I've spent my life next to Sapphire Bay, #fishlife. I'm 6'2", svelte swimmer body, unkept blonde hair. I keep it shaggy because it looks amazing wet. Shockingly silver eyes, supermodel good looks, just a simple 17-year-old human male. Oh, also the newly awakened god of the sea, burgeoning warlock, and just following the path, the pool, to mine and maybe even the world's destiny.
Ooh, very sensual. Next up,
Right there.
we have Mr. Snosh, last and occasionally least, especially in contests of height. Proceed.
Yeah, at least. That's because I'm quite short. When you look at me, you're not exactly sure if you're looking at maybe a halfling, maybe a little bit of a gnome, not quite sure. Maybe some sort of a runt dwarf? It's really unclear, but very highly educated professor of mechanical engineering and artificer class levels, newly awakened god of knowledge, and secretly sort of proud that this whole magic divinity returning back to the world might actually be my fault. I'm quite proud of that, but I want everyone to know it's just a simulation, and I can prove it. Watch. And he starts writing out all the numbers.
When last we left our intrepid group of adventurers, they had just repelled an attack by one Cebu and his band of traditionalist, fundamentalist, wild elves. They did not like.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, we missed one.
Yeah, you missed Julian.
Oh, titties on rice. That's true. Vick,
Prejudice.
Torius, Victoria, please slap me in the buttocks, for I have done wrong, and introduce yourself.
Luthana.
Oh, Luthana.
Luthana.
Ooh.
Got a
You
death.
need a boom.
You need a boom. I'm a high elf cleric, pompous douchebag. Dad was the personal doctor to the king. I've got an evil twin who got me kicked out of surgeon school by murdering people at the hospital. I'm kind of on the run, question mark. The queen of the universe gave me a hard, you're okay with stuff. And so did her dad before he was murdered. So I don't know, I'm kind of just palling around now.
Fair enough. So, as I say, when last we left, you guys had repelled an attack by Cebu and his band of assholes. They are fundamentalist, zealotous wild elves who thought that they knew better than the wisdom of the elder of their tribe, and they decided to deal with you the only way they knew how, by fucking you up and throwing you in jail.
By fucking you.
Unfortunately for them,
I thought she kicked my dog.
not only are you guys all gods, but one of the awakened gods from their very town, a Mr. Aramil Laran, was also there and on your side, and he decided, fuck that. I'm going to listen to Hagant the Elder, and I am going to help these guys. And so he assisted you in taking them down. When that happened, after you guys had been funneling magical and divine energy into the shell of a treant formerly known as Steelbeard, he awoken once more from his 100-ish year slumber. He presented you all with gifts, and he named you all as friends. From that point, you guys, excuse me, I'm burping. From that point on, you guys had a decision to make. The decision was you needed to get somewhere in a certain amount of time. You had been feeling the call to Jarden's the Spear of Jarden, and the Spear of Jarden is an outpost, a tower and an outpost surrounding the tower that is generally used to watch the world storm. It was established shortly after the world storm fell upon the world, shortly thereafter the Gods' War, and for some reason you've all been feeling a pull towards it. You know that you have somewhere in the vicinity of a month or so to get there before something happens. And you have a choice as to the direction you would like to take. So, starting off in the clearing, I will ask, well, you guys are walking back towards the Elven Village. We'll cut back into you guys having a conversation about where you would like to go.
Good question.
I don't know who you are, but I'm not taking my clothes off.
Fuck.
Listen, my friend, this is the way of the elves.
Man,
All
I-
right.
I don't
Why
know,
are you
man. That's
taking your
kind of
clothes off?
suspicious.
Well, Armel is the god of speed.
So when you go fast, you want us to get naked?
Fastest man in the world, huh? Does
Yeah, you
that,
gotta reduce
everything?
drag. You gotta reduce drag. But Yeah, so we cut back in, and Armel is asking you guys. We'll say it's been about it's been a few hours since you guys have been on the quote-unquote road. It's not really a road or paths where you're walking, but he does turn and ask, my friends, you said you had somewhere to go, but there were a few ways for you to take to get there. Did you decide which one you would like to take?
I think we're interested in going by boat up through the bluffs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very well.
I
If
wanted to
so,
talk to a whale, but
I can send a guide with you if you like.
Oh, would you please?
Of course. And as you guys are walking, the way here seemed rough. There was a lot of twisting, turning, moving. There's trees in the way, shrubs, all sorts of shit. Armil has taken the lead in walking you back to the Elven Village, mostly because he knows the way. But you guys all notice as you're walking, you don't make any turns, pivots, or movements. There's always just kind of a clear way ahead. Now, there's not a path. There's still brush and underbrush and mounds of dirt and twigs and bullshit in the way, but at no point do you find a tree just intercepting your path. And it takes a while. If you would all like to roll me a perception check, that would be perfectly fine.
let's do it.
All right.
Perception. We got a
Ooh,
6.
Oh, damn.
Yoink.
A couple
Damn,
of crits.
dude, you're kind
Yeah.
of just oblivious.
Wow, two nat 20s.
Perception. I got a 22.
I
Okay.
got an 8. I just can't stop looking up into the trees and just marveling at the beauty of the world around me right now.
Yeah, same. I got a 6. I just looking at trees.
And I mean, it
Red roses too.
fucking fair enough because Steelbeard was huge. Many, many, many hundred, maybe 400 feet tall or so. Huge, absolutely massive. These ironwood trees are incredible. They average between 150 and 250 feet tall. They're fucking huge. Ironwood is a bluish green tinted wood. Actually a greenish blue tinted wood. There you go. And you just see these massive, bluish green trees towering over you like skyscrapers, essentially. And it is a little jarring. It's a little distracting. They're beautiful. They're more beautiful than any trees that you have probably seen in the past. Even for Dandil, who has been here before, it is something to behold.
Wow.
And most of you guys are kind of distracted, but Mandee and Julian, the city chumps that you are not impressed by trees. Even Julian, who was born from an ironwood tree, as a matter of fact, just doesn't really give a shit. And what you two notice is as you walk, and it's very subtle. As you and as well as Tanizan,
I was about to say.
another city boy. Sorry, I'm just looking at the rolls on the screen here.
Here, I'll
Another
start
city
doing
boy.
this.
You all notice very subtly, very smoothly, and kind of off in the distance it starts, but the trees seem to almost move. It's like I said, it's very subtle. You don't see them actually moving, but when you get to where You were 100% sure there was a tree just right in your way. When you get there, it's just slightly off to the side. It's just not in your way. And when you get there, you kind of look around, and the three of you notice there is a bit of disturbed earth where that tree was. And as you notice, you look over at Aramil, who turns around to check on everybody, and you notice that badge that he was given by Steelbeard is very, very softly glowing.
I'll even though she already noticed it, I'll nudge Mandee and I'll be like, "Look at that," pointing to the badge and then to the trees moving around.
Well, that sure is neat.
And it is at this time that you recall Steelbeard saying that he is the lord or marshal of the Ironwood now, and that Steelbeard's children specifically would heed his call, and it seems his call is currently making an easier path for you guys to get back to the Elven Village.
That's dope.
All right.
As a side effect of pure consequence of the trees moving, it actually makes a soft, slight pathway forward. Where the trees were is just soft mounds of dirt. Not soft enough for you to fall into or sink into, but soft enough that you don't have trouble walking through those areas. There's no underbrush there, and so you find every time where there was a tree, there's just a nice, 50-foot, circular area of clear space for you to move through.
I'm gonna just kind of stop and pull back from the rest of the party for a second and just be like, can I have everyone's attention for a second, please?
Huh?
Oh, good. I get next.
I want to apologize. I know the last few days I've been temperamental at best and scared at worst. But I've never done any of this travel, friends, people, adventure. It's a lot, and the things I saw in my sleep were terrifying me because I felt like I was being pulled deeper into the ocean and I couldn't swim or fight it. But I just want to apologize because I think I understand now that what the path is telling me is that this is the right way and that I can trust all of you, even though I'm not gonna lie, you terrified me multiple times in the last weeks or so.
In the back, you just like some lip smacking.
Especially
Doing a
you.
particularly gummy taffy right now.
Especially you, Mandee. But I'm gonna try and do better. I'm gonna try and live up to the responsibilities and the destiny of being a god.
You're a good lad,
So-
Zillowin. It's all right. It's all right. None of us are angry with you. Am I right? Looks around.
Also, don't take it so seriously. Like, I get that this is a serious thing, but if you take it as serious as you have been, you're only going to stress yourself out and make it worse.
Sometimes you just gotta roll with it, you know?
That's the man who's nearly impervious to damage. Don't be so seriously.
I look at Tanizan with a sense of bewilderment as I'm just like, I've seen my own death in my dreams, so I think this is kind of a serious matter, but I understand your levity as a form of coping. I understand. I just wanted to apologize and just let everybody know I was going to try and do better.
And Armil kind of takes a step forward, and he'll who's the closest? We'll say Tanizan, and he kind of claps Tanizan on the back, and he says, "This is good, my friend. He is trying to get along with you.
Clap
This
him on
is
the
good. Unity amongst your peers. This is good. There are many trials ahead for us all."
Yes, and I can teach you how to represent unity in a mathematical formula.
Oh boy, more lessons.
I kind of just eyed the professor for a second. I'm like, that's not the type of unity he's really
Shut up!
talking about. But
Shut up! I'm not talking to you.
Away with you, Violet.
I interrupt him and yell. All right, Zillowin, was that everything?
Yeah, I'm good. I just kind of I smile like a whole weight's been lifted off my shoulders, like my mind's free, and I continue down the path.
So my question for you, Zillowin, is when you were presented with that armor that that Steelbeard gave you, did you put it on?
Yes.
Okay, now I want you to know it can look like anything you want it to look like, clothing-wise. So it can look like whatever. It can look like what you had on before.
Right.
The only caveat is it has to be colors that appear in nature. That's it. That's the only caveat. And if you get especially close, you can tell that it's kind of made of leaves and
Since
like
since
leather and
all
such.
since all colors come from dyes found in nature, wouldn't that just be all colors?
No,
Smart
because there are neons and things like that that don't really appear in like plant nature, which is what I really mean. Is like plant.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's photoluminescence, bioluminescence.
Yeah, that's
Would
all
that be?
natural.
So
Would I be
bioluminescence
able
is
to do
like
that?
that's
Because
like
I am a god sea. God
that
of the sea.
is something that can potentially be done later.
Unlocked. Okay.
As for now, it is basically anything that can be created by plants, which includes flowers. So that's a lot of colors right there.
And I'm gonna say as I walk down, the armor shifts from a dark green to like a lighter, like ashen gray, and you can see like small, like almost. Would it be actual flowers or would it be images of flowers?
No. It is essentially leather, but
No,
if
I
you
get that, but I'm saying like would it be like a design?
if you get really close, and you have to get really close and kind of succeed in a low perception check, but if you get really close, you can tell that it's made of like leaves, like ironwood leaves. The colors, however, it's not like you could make it look like flowers if you wanted to. You could make it look like any pattern that you wanted to. But
Clarification: would flowers actually grow if I wanted them to, or is it just the image of?
yeah, they could actually grow. Yep.
Okay.
In
No,
the
it's actually seaweed.
same sense that you could have like a helmet and like pauldrons grow as well.
Okay. Then I will just have like just have a bunch of like water lilies like naturally sprout along my back and down my arms.
Okay.
And like vine work start to etch its way along the pant legs, almost like subconsciously, almost like seaweed. But
Perfect.
I
makes
don't give the concept of that I notice it.
that makes it very easy for me to grab. Hold on, don't leave yet. I wasn't sitting.
And Aramel does walk up to you and he says, "My friend, you have accepted something about yourself that you may not have seen before. But Steelbeard, he is," and he kind of gestures in the general area because you're in a forest. "He is the father of not only these trees, but of all elves as well. They may
Okay.
have been created by a god, but they were born from Steelbeard originally. Every mother tree, every father tree is a child of Steelbeard, which means that every elf is a child of steel.
It's a tree.
I Julian suspiciously.
All of us,
Yeah.
all of our original ancestors were born directly from Steelbeard. He is greater than you know, and he sees that divinity in you, like he sees it in all of you. So take that as you will and believe in yourselves, like I believe in you.
So if I water you, will you grow?
I do require water to live, yes.
Okay. But like if I like pour water, since you are like a tree, right?
No, I was born of a tree. I am
Right. So you are a
still a
tree.
man.
I don't know if Aramel's into that kink.
He's a man tree.
I don't know if he's into he's into getting watered on. That may be more of just like a beast thing, Dandil.
This is a
Ah,
kind of sport I have not tried yet.
I really don't understand, but okay.
But yes, I am related. These are my cousins. This is why we care so much about the Ironwood. Is these, and he pats a tree. He says, "These are our relatives. This is my family."
What
These are
about this one?
people
And
I
I
care
kind
for.
of, I take out my Ironwood short bow. What kind of cousin is this one?
That is very special. It was made from Steelbeard's legs when he originally cut them off.
Ah,
That there were spears made, shields, and he gestures at the cloak that he is wearing, and he gestures at the suit of armor that Zillowin's wearing. He also moves and he gestures at the ropes hanging at Mandee's sides now as well. Says all of these things were born of Steelbeard.
so you're kind of like wearing your cousin as a skin suit right now.
In a way, yes.
Ah, cool.
I
But
look
Well, as
towards
disturbing of
I
a
look
picture
towards
as
the
that
professor.
is,
and he kind of kneels down. He kind of kneels down and he taps your bone armor that you're wearing. And he goes, "In the same way, my friend, that you are the god of beasts, and you are wearing a suit of bones."
Oh yeah. Very
Oh.
sturdy bones, mind you. Very sturdy.
There are things best not thought too hard about.
All right, if you say so.
And Armel continues along the path.
There is
Unless
something
anybody
else.
has something else to say yet.
There is something else. The professor puts his hand out, and from under his sleeve, his little silver cricket calls. It's still in the form of a cricket, right? Device.
Yeah, that's its typical form yet.
Okay.
Kirby.
So it crawls out on his hand. Do all of you recall what happened the other night before we met Steelbeard? Remember the incident with all the animals? Well, I feel like there's unfinished business there. Dandil, weren't they communicating with you about something dangerous?
You're almost starting to sound like Christopher Walken.
Oh shit. Well, I'm just all over the place.
The worst
It's
things
funny
I
because
saw
I
tonight.
can't do Christopher Walken if I'm trying to. That's fine.
If it works, it works, and we do not acknowledge the change of.
Yeah, it's shifted
Action.
around a little bit, but whatever. I'm just having fun. Dandil, you there? Hello, little guy. Dandil.
Shager, are you alive?
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Oh, Dandil, what were the beasts telling you the other night at the campfire? It says some dangerous things, something.
Oh yeah, they. I'm not sure if they were afraid of the dark or they were scared of something in the dark. I don't really
I
remember.
feel like there's some unfinished business here, and he looks at Automil, and sort of just tells him a little bit more about what happened. I don't know if he was at the campsite, was he? No, he was there, right? He would have been like up in a tree or something.
Oh yeah, he was under the tree.
Yeah, he was. That was remember when all the bear and all the dudes came into the thing because they were scared of something.
Yeah, they were scared of something that was not supposed to be there, which means there's still something wrong in the Ironwood. Perhaps there's something more we can fix before we leave.
Isn't that just Sabu?
Giving a lot of creed to the old Cebu there, bud.
Well, I meant like, wasn't he the one hunting and attacking and?
He wasn't harming animals. He was protecting his home.
That is much more likely, yes.
He saw us as the threats. The beasts weren't talking about him. There's something else was going on, and so maybe there's something more we need to look into. What time is it?
Can your insect, your cricket, can it scout? Can it look in the area, or can it not go far from you?
If anyone's going to be able to tell us, it's Dandil.
I can try talking to the cricket if anything. I don't know.
Didn't your owl get bigger? I think I remember that.
It did.
Yeah.
Feathers and everything.
In fact, it molted all of its baby feathers, and it has adult owl feathers now. And it is bigger. It's not full size, not by a long shot, because giant owls are fucking massive. But it is at this point now larger than Dandil.
You're gonna be
Dandil,
a little bit of an
right?
issue. Can I what?
Dandil, can I have a ride when he's bigger?
Oh yeah, totally. But I don't. It's just me and Mandy. I don't know about you. Maybe Professor Shvantz too. But you're a little bit too fat, Professor. Not gonna lie.
I can see Dandil and Mandee getting together when they get to know each other better.
In fact, you notice that it used to be just a little. It used to be small enough for Dandil to kind of carry it around in like a baby Bjorn. It used to be the size of a fully grown regular owl. It is now larger than Dandil. It is roughly 3 feet tall or so. It's about the size of a gnome.
God damn.
So it's about half my height.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
I snap my fingers and I go, Aramel, can't you scout? Since you're fast, wouldn't you be able to like search for danger?
Of course. There is nothing near us. I have been scouting this whole time.
Yeah, didn't even see him.
Professor, and I'm just like, I don't think there's anything we can do about this threat.
I think we can follow up on it. I think there's lots of things we can do about it.
Do we have the time though?
As I say, there is nothing near us, but that does not mean there is nothing in these woods.
Oh, okay.
We have time if we can solve it quickly, yes.
Yeah, but we are on a bit of a time crunch, and it does take time to say.
Yeah, but we're here now when the animals were asking for help.
True, they were. They were.
Come on, Tanizan, you said not to take this so seriously, so why not help the beasts of the forest?
I mean, I'm not taking it seriously. That's the point.
While you guys are having your almost warming, not quite heated discussion, I would like you all to make me a perception check, please.
23.
Oof. Didn't crit that time.
Okay, Dandil, Zillowin, and let's see, Tanizan. You all hear in the distance, you hear this sound of it's really hard to describe in like ye old terms. You hear the sound of a very deep whistle.
What's that whistle?
It does not sound natural. The best way to describe it would be like the whistle atop a steam locomotive engine.
What the hell is that?
Tanizan starts looking around as he pulls out one of his swords and gets ready for anything.
Okay, and actually, let's see. Dandil, you rolled high enough. When you look in the direction of the whistle, you see a very thin cloud of smoke rising above the tree line.
There's smoke incoming. That's weird.
You see
Whistle.
smoke?
And
I see smoke
it's
coming
not-
and whistling too.
in fact, it's not coming towards you, but if the direction that you're walking is any indication, it is heading towards either River Run or the Elven Village.
Oh shit! It's got to be the fucking magic hunters, the mage hunters.
It could be. I don't know.
I think we should hurry
Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good.
because they were after us in River Run. So
So
what if
why
that's
wouldn't it be coming towards us then?
It's not. It specifically is not. It's
It's
going
not.
towards.
That's
GM?
That's heading-
my point. Why
That's-
wouldn't it be coming towards us then if it were that?
because they don't know
GM?
exactly where we are in the Ironwood, but they might know where the village is.
Mandee, feel free to roll me a wisdom check.
GM, real quick. My armor I believe it gives me advantage to stealth from nature, correct?
While you're in any sort of like natural, like a forest or a jungle, anything like that, yeah. Or in your case specifically, if you're in like a coral reef or surrounded by seaweed, something like that, it would also give you advantage.
Would my 18 allow me to know the direction it's coming from?
Yes, it is coming from near the flow, which is that huge river.
Yeah.
Mandee, with that wisdom check that you rolled, that was a very good roll, by the way. When Shvantz says, "Why wouldn't it be coming for us?" you remember, and you're the only one that knows, there is another godling in the area. That female elf that you gave candy to, remember, she told you she was the goddess of luck. And she's back in the Elven Village, as far as you're aware.
Oh no, she's out of luck. Let's go, boy.
Yeah, we should get her in the squad. Put that
No,
bitch on-
dog.
Oh no! The goddess
Listen,
of luck.
she's not the goddess of good luck. She's the goddess of luck.
I think she's back at the village. We gotta go save her.
Who's back at the village?
The
Her
goddess
name-
of luck.
Why male
What's
model?
your name?
Her,
What was her name?
Your male model.
are you kidding? I just explained that to you. No,
Oh,
she, if you recall, she said her name was Rena Falaval.
Put that girl in the squad for sure.
All right, well, I guess it's time to double time it. Let's go. I clap as I start running towards the village.
When you say the goddess of luck, by the way, Arma like grabs you and he goes, "How do you know this?" I don't know why he just turned it to Arnold Schwarzenegger, but he did.
how do you know this? Who is your father? What does
Everybody get down!
he do? Get to the village.
She told me.
Damn you, Rena. We must hurry. And you guys know there are basically two options at this point. You can hoof it to the Elven Village, or you could try to intersect this thing. Try to get to it before it gets there.
I think I'm gonna try to intercept it using my Goku
Yeah.
staff.
I vote intercept.
Yeah, let's
go.
intercept it.
Okay. Then in that case,
It was that way, guys. Let's go.
whomever would like to do so, and I think I know who will because of the prompt, there will be an amount of math involved in this to figure out exactly what the
my student Zillowin.
intercept point would be.
Professor, I see a bunch of numbers ahead. What did he mean?
Hold on. He puts on his red and blue glasses.
Sees him in
So,
3D.
so basically, whoever would like to do it can make me a raw intelligence check to figure out the what the fuck am I? What word am I trying to say? The
point of intercept, I guess.
I guess that's not what I'm looking for, but that's close enough.
Me go to 9.
Okay. Not quite.
Weren't you gonna roll there, Snosh?
I got a 4.
I thought it did. It didn't. I guess it didn't show.
No, you got 14. Oh wait. We
Sorry
both
for all
got a
the-
9.
Sorry for all the random rolls. My computer's glitching. It's not showing up, and then it's just.
Yeah, my
Populating
rolls aren't
the-
showing up either.
Oh, says it.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm gonna restart D20, but okay, keep going. If you can see it, just play off whatever my roll was.
Yeah, it was a 9.
No. There was 2 rolls. That was the second one. I didn't know the first one actually counted. The first one was what was it?
The first one was a 3. The second one was a 4 with advantage plus 5. That's a 9.
No, there was a different roll before that that I didn't even see. It was like 14.
Oh yeah, that was the one.
Someone called it.
Yeah, 14.
Okay, let's see. I don't see them for Shvantz.
Yeah, I don't.
You could check the D&D Beyond.
Yeah, let me check
The
the
D&D
D&D.
Beyond campaign thing, game log.
Okay. 9 for Shvantz, 14.
Yeah, it was the 14, and then I rolled the second one because I didn't see it come up on D20.
Okay.
So just ignore the second double roll, please.
So. Okay. Well, unfortunately. Would anybody else like to roll, or are those all the int checks that you guys are doing? That's fine if they are.
I was trying to roll stealth with my armor.
I did see your
to
stealth.
dip out. It's just it kept glitching, so
I did see your stealth. You actually got a natural 20.
I just don't know which one because it glitched.
Oh, I see 1, 2, 3. I see an 18, a 16, and a 23.
Because I was going to, while they were arguing, I was going to disappear into the leaves and start heading in the direction to see what I saw.
Okay, well, according to the game log, the real one is an 11, which is weird. Because it should be at advantage, correct?
Yeah.
So there should have been 2 rolls. So if you want to roll one more stealth check, that's fine, and we'll take the better of the 2.
Let's try it.
And as for the intelligence check, Professor, you're fairly certain that you have the coordinates, damn it, there's a word that I just can't think of right now. But anyway,
Location?
there is no, it's not. It's like a fancy word. But anyway, you're fairly certain you have an intercept point that you can use to do this, but you're not 100% sure on the math. I'll give you that much because you were close enough to
All
this.
right.
So,
well, I present as very confident.
So
anyway,
you can
and tell Automil and Mandee which direction.
Okay, so basically, You can either go exactly where you think, slightly to the northwest, or slightly to the southeast. So those are your three options.
Well, whichever way is going to give us more chance of interception. So in other words, if I think I'm overshooting it a little bit, that's better than being a little, like if I think I'm overshooting it, but it's still going to travel in the right direction, then I'll go for that. Try to hedge my bets.
I think vertices might have been what I was thinking of. I don't know. Not 100%.
Vector.
Vector's the goddamn word, you beautiful, beautiful man. Okay, so you calculate a vector. And like I said, so you can either go to the northwest or southeast, or right directly on target. You're not 100% sure which one is accurate. So you have three options to choose from. Middling, left, or right is basically
And in this equation, which direction is it moving?
It is moving in the southeasterly direction.
And we're currently northwest of its position.
You are currently almost smack dab southeast of it, but by a decent margin. So you would have to travel north no matter what. And then, so you basically are just figuring what amount of west or east you want to figure into that calculation. Which is why I'm giving you three options. So you can either go slightly to the left of the vertice that you originally calculated, slightly to the right, or dead on.
I'm going to go dead on. Let's do it.
Okay, then I have to make a roll.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Then in that case, so you guys, what speed are you guys kind of going at here?
I was planning on using my Goku staff to get there as quickly as possible.
So are you hoofing? So remember, your Goku staff, it basically extends out to about 20 feet or so.
Yeah.
So you can like pole vault your ass around.
Yeah.
And then also remember, it can transform into a its natural state is basically a rod, so it's about a 2 or 3 foot like rod. It can go all the way up to like a 20-foot pole. It can be a quarter staff length. It can be a club, or it can be a wooden sword.
Right.
So those are the three things. Also, it's made of ironwood, so it's fucking harder than shit. So you guys are going in this direction. Now, I need a consensus, a general consensus on speed. It is decently far away, so you basically have to choose. Are you going to go at a fair pace, a slow pace, or a fast pace? There are advantages and disadvantages to either.
Let's go fast.
Fast, medium, or slow. Like those are your three options.
I'd say fast. Yeah.
Fast.
As quick as my legs can carry me without burning out.
Dash speed.
Well,
Oh wait, I have super endurance. It's not gonna be a problem.
I was gonna say, fucking jackass. All right, so you guys go just full bore, for lack of a better term, huh? And are you okay? So you guys just start running. Now, is anybody doing anything along the way?
Yeah, I'm gonna be using Everick to like kind of, since he's bigger than me, he's gonna outstretch his wings, and we're just gonna like semi-glide.
Okay. Now he can't fly yet.
Oh no, but
He is big enough to be able to fly, but he is still technically, in age-wise, he's still technically a baby right now. But if you're just like kind of jumping and using him to glide, A, that's kind of good practice for him, and
there we
B,
go.
I
Yeah.
think that would work a little bit for you as well. So we've got one pole vaulting doctor
I was gonna ask if I see anything when I'm bouncing around up there.
and one gliding halfling.
Question: How fast can you run, Professor Shvantz?
Well,
Yeah, who's the slowest amongst you?
All right, I
got 25
pick up
feet on me.
Professor and start running.
so as I can dash as an action and then move 60 feet, right? That's a thing. That's just a thing.
If you dash, you can move double your distance.
Right. So 60 feet per round plus another dash, which is 120 feet as my bonus action because of my homunculus. I can outrun most of you.
Holy shit.
So we've got one guy basically triple dashing using the fucking glide on his bird. One guy is like being, I don't know, parasail dragged by his fucking
My
homunculus.
my dragonfly lands along my back, and like it now looks like it's my spine. And remember, this thing used to be like a fucking beat stick that we took off the turtle thieves, and then its wings like fan out and just start flapping, and like my legs are my feet are just barely touching the ground as I'm
We're
running.
doing the same thing.
120 feet per round. I can do this.
So you guys are basically doing the same thing, which is that you are running, then jumping, then gliding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm just popping in and out of existence.
Yeah, Mandee just doesn't give a fuck. She can go as far as she can see, pretty much. Not in combat. She basically can go as far as she can see.
On top of that, she's probably Spider-Manning it through the trees.
No, she's being respectful of the trees.
Yeah, she's actually been pretty good when it comes to like nature and trees, and I think she likes the trees because the trees like candy. If I am reading that correctly,
The trees like candy.
The trees like candy.
the trees like those little like bit of honey candies that she was giving them. The like Steelbeard was all pumped about it.
The trees love honey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Trees
Yeah.
love honey. Yeah, that was my little fun thing that I made for trees because it just made sense, right? Like trees let bees live in their hats or heads or whatever. I don't know. Okay, so that leaves Zillowin and Tanizan
In the dust. That's what it
Basically-
leaves them in.
Got him.
So Tanizan, at some point, you guys realize that as you're tiring out, and you are, even those of you that are gliding, it's taken a toll on you. And it's taken a toll on your homunculus and on Everick as well, because, well, Everick is young, and the homunculus is not necessarily designed to carry an adult person.
Let alone an adult halfling / gnome.
You guys notice Tanizan has yet to slow down even a step.
Shall
And
I?
I'm running full bore.
Yeah. How much is that? 60 feet around.
Well, here's the thing though, it is 60 feet around, right? But it's 60 feet around without pause. Whatever. Julian is a doctor, right? And Julian, you know, at a certain point, there are enzymes that build up in the muscles of creatures when they move too much and exert themselves. It doesn't seem like those things are happening to Tanizan.
This guy doesn't have lactic acid.
He does not have lactic acid, and if he does, he might be immune to it.
Cool.
Lactic acid buildup happens because it kind of eats away at the muscle. Again, he's the god of vitality. He's super tough. Lactic acid might not be strong enough to eat through his muscle. He might just not care.
Everyone get on Tanizan's back.
Yeah, no shit.
I
So-
mean, is it taking a toll on Mandee? Because she's like popping through the air.
She's getting fucking tired because she's using her divinity non-stop. I
Okay.
mean, she's popping hundreds of feet in front of you guys, and then everybody catches up, and then she does it again. So she's not moving quite as much as everybody else, even though she's moving further. But using her divinity over and over and over and over, it's taking a toll. And this is why I asked you guys what speed you wanted to take.
Mm.
Zillowin, that leaves you.
Yeah, I see them Power Ranger their way through the forest like they're on a madcap mission. And I take a deep breath and I do a couple of stretches. I burn a couple of seconds, and then I start off at a nice gingerly jog.
You know what?
I'm a swimmer. I'm gonna hold my endurance.
You're going for. You're going for.
Yeah.
You're going for the distance, not for the time. I
Yeah.
like it. I'm
The
for
god
it.
of speed and teleport are right there, and they're definitely gonna beat me. So I'm just like, okay, no water. Just
Yeah.
gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Just keep deep breaths and just keep my eyes focused on the ground so I don't trip and break my face.
Roll me a perception check, actually.
Son of a bitch. Open mouth. Insert dice.
Oh,
Hey.
Okay. You take that minute to pause and stretch. And we were just talking about lactic acid. You're just trying to stretch and squeeze that lactic acid out of your muscles. You
Definitely
take a
not the god of
second.
vitality. Nope.
Everybody is pulling far ahead. And you take that second and you take a deep breath. And with your eyes closed, breath drawn and exhaled, you hear a trickle. And then you hear a rush. And you realize there's a creek near you. In fact, there may not be a creek. There may be an outlet from that river.
Okay, but would I be able to tell
So-
which direction it's going?
It is relatively close to you. And because of how rivers work and outlets and inlets, you would know that whatever this is, it would have to be rushing directly into that large river, which means that it would be going straight towards where you guys are heading.
I get a cocky smile on my face and I start jogging in that direction.
And it doesn't take long. You basically just split off from the rest of the party for a minute. It doesn't take long until you find a good 60-foot wide river that is heading directly towards the huge river that heads through the center of the Ironwood. And it is absolutely cooking. Whatever is feeding this, be it snow melt, which there are, large mountains near here, or what have you, it is absolutely churning this fucking river and cooking at a good speed.
I give a huge whelp of joy and just excitement as I leap headfirst into it.
Wee.
Okay.
Full
So,
Star Wars.
okay. You guys. Excuse me. The first to reach the coordinates set down by the professor is Mandee. Mandee, when you get there, there's a clearing, and you see the smoke billowing directly towards you. Next up is Aramel. He shows up very slightly
Mandee got there
after you.
first. Oh shit!
Yeah.
After that is Dandil and the Professor. After those two,
High five, little buddy.
Zillowin. Basically, there is an
High five.
explosion of water behind you guys, and Zillowin blasts out of this river and lands next to you. Completely, obviously, hair looking fantastic. And
Can I roll performance?
Absolutely.
Tell me, I got there last on my Goku staff.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, he basically lands in full like superhero pose, knees down, fist to the ground, whips his
Right in
hair
behind
back.
me.
Yeah, whips his hair back, a little rainbow of water pops back, and as Shager, actually Shager has set down basically as the professor lands, and shortly thereafter Julian just like pole vaults into the area, just winded, just absolutely can barely breathe, like and maybe 10 or 15 seconds later, Tanizan just comes, just full barrel running, like obviously the slowest of the crew, but just full barrel running. And then when he gets there, he just stops and he looks at everybody and goes,
Why do y'all look so tired?
yeah, he just kind of takes a breath in.
I look straight up exhilarated.
I'm a little turned on.
Why is he the only one that doesn't look tired out of all of you?
Professor, you got some tools in your pockets there.
So everybody looks
Sticking out.
a little fucking tired, at least, except Zillowin, Tanizan, and Aramil.
Does everybody else take like exhaustion points or something?
So everybody else is tired. Now, in game terms, everybody that is not the 3 people I just mentioned will get a -1 to physical activities for the duration until you rest, essentially.
Is that the same thing as a point of exhaustion? Or is that
No,
It
it's
is
way
different. It's way different, yeah.
just adjusted? Okay.
Exhausted is a disadvantage on like attack and saving throws.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that because that's fucked. I figured
Really,
a
it's
minus.
not attack because attack
Yeah.
is later down the scale. It's just skill checks to start with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of balanced it because in game terms, like disadvantage in general from being exhausted sucks fucking balls. But in these terms, you're just fucking tired. I mean, I'm giving you the condition essentially tired that I am making up, which is a -1. It's gonna be, I'm basically giving you bloodless from fucking Baldur's Gate 3. So -1 to your physical checks for until you rest. Unless you're Zillowin, Tanizan, or Aramil. Everybody else has that negative at the
That was a
moment.
happy accident because I did not mean for that to happen.
If you had not stopped, that would not have happened. You would not have had that chance. Okay. Now, you guys are catching your breath. You're tired, but you're catching your breath. You're good enough for now. Your muscles ache, your feet ache, and you see the smoke. There's no perception check needed. You see that smoke coming towards you, and at this point you all hear that whistling sound that I mentioned before.
At this point, I'm gonna pull out my short sword and get ready for a fight. So
Uh,
now I've got dual swords.
Your
ready to go.
short sword?
Yeah, I've got a long sword and a short sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna climb like the nearest tree branch or whatever.
Okay. Now, you guys roll me an athletics check. -1, of course.
Okay.
Those two only
Everybody?
or everyone?
No, he's climbing a tree. That's why he's
Okay,
rolling an athletics
Ah.
check.
14?
Okay. You do get up. It takes you kind of slip a little bit. Your grip's not what you expect it to be. But you do manage to get up and you get into a high enough position. Luckily, when you grab a branch, the branch isn't quite big enough to hold you. And then you notice this is an ironwood tree, and so it holds your weight quite fine. So you're able to pull yourself up just enough. You have enough height to get a good view on what's coming. If you'd like to roll me a perception check. Now, again, for everybody, this only affects physical actions.
Ooh.
The -1 only affects physical actions, so it does not affect things like perception, knowledge rolls, that sort of shit.
Magic.
Do I get advantage because of the height difference?
I will allow it, yes.
Yeah. Second roll, nat 20, baby.
Grants.
Okay. Dandil, you are up in the tree. You're fucking tired. You're still catching your breath. You're kind of leaned up against this tree. Even Everick is like next to you. He is not used to exerting himself. He has basically slept 20 hours a day since he hatched.
Jesus.
And he's like,
You'll get there, Eric. You'll get there.
yeah, he's just freaking.
Oh boy. I'll get you something. I swear, Eric. I swear.
You know how like most birds kind of tuck their wings when they're just walking around or when they're like perched.
Mm.
His wings are not tucked. They're just like hanging. Like that's how tired he is. His wings are just like hanging off to the side. He's been gliding for like 40 minutes
I think
on the
that
way to
owl
this
needs
area.
some water.
Damn. It's good
But-
practice for him, though. It's good
I
practice.
hear that, and I would like to try and. No, I don't control water. Never mind. That's later.
But Dandil, you look off in the distance and you hear that whistling sound again. And you see the smoke billowing. And you track it down and you see a sphere rolling at just incredible speeds towards the clearing that everybody else is in. And at first it just kind of looks like a big ball until you notice that it is churning up great pieces of earth. And upon further inspection, you notice the ball, this sphere, it has spikes jutting out from it that are giving it traction as it tracks through the forest. And you notice whatever it's made out of has to be tough because it tracks through the forest, but unlike Aramil, the trees do not move for it. And it hits them, and it bounces off of them like a ping pong ball. It hits one tree, it bounces off, it continues on its journey, it hits another, it bounces off, it continues on its journey. It's not doing a ton of damage, but you do see gouges in these ironwood trees, which means whatever it is strong.
Everybody get out of the way!
They just like yell to everybody like skedaddle skadoodle.
I get out the way.
Yeah, I give lots of
bitch,
space in
get
between
out the
myself and
way.
it.
I'm gonna stand right there and I'm gonna take it full on. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get the fuck out of the way.
You could T-pose just right in front of it.
Look, I may be the god of vitality, but I can still take physical damage right now.
Okay, give me just a sec here. I just gotta
We got a map?
do a thing. Okay, so You guys are preparing, tired, just absolutely beat, and you hear that sound again. That woo, that almost steam engine like whistling noise, and you hear the crunching of trees and leaves and the like. That is when something comes into the clearing.
It comes.
Is that really a
Mech
mech?
warrior.
A giant sphere crashes into the clearing and unfolds into a absolutely massive mechanical
What?
creature.
The fucking Gundam?
Hold on.
We got
No,
There we go.
no. That's more of just a regular mech, not a Gundam.
I think it's from Mech Warrior, if I'm going to be completely honest. But
Metal Gear?
that is what you see. It is.
Well, this obviously has nothing to do with gods. Let's go. Let's leave.
It is roughly. It takes up roughly a 40 by 40 foot space.
Oh, cool. Easy target.
Okay.
It is fucking absolutely massive. Like I said, it is a spheroid when it comes into this area. And as a matter of fact, here I'll just kind of. There we go. This whole bit here. Boom. This whole area is basically leveled as it rolls in. It unfolds first one leg, then another, then two arms, then a head pops up, and you see a massive creature in front of you made of metal and steam and fire. It looks out at all of you. It stops, and the two spots on its head that could be mistaken for eyes flash red. Doot, 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 doot. And and it there is a beep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Start
6,
dancing.
7, 8 beeps. 8 and 1, 2,
Hey,
3, 4,
you guys
5, 6, 7, 8
hear me?
beeps. One for each of you.
What? Vick?
I'm sorry, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
The power went out in my house. I'm just switched over my phone. It turned back on, but it's gonna take a few minutes for my router to go back up. So I'll just be on the
Okay.
phone until I can get my computer redone.
Okay. Cool.
Huh.
There is a beep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beep 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 beep. And that might have been 9 beeps. But anyway, there is one for each of you. Minus if you subtract the elven woman, there's one for each of you and one extra. But when it looks at Dandil, it beeps twice.
Beep beep.
And
Hey, I'm not
it
that
is.
bad. Come on, man.
If you like, you can roll me a perception check when that happens.
Okay. Oh, 23.
Okay, its head moves slightly when the second beep happens, and the second beep happens at Everett.
Everett, get out the
You
way.
do not target the owl.
So there is a beep for Tanizan, for Everett, for Dandil, for Zillowin, for Aramil, for Julian, for Mandee, and for the Professor.
Hey, Tetsuo.
That being said, as soon as those beeps happen, you guys hear a humanoid voice, deep, booming, and loud, say, "Lower your weapons and surrender."
Why don't you lower your weapon and you surrender?
The metal
That
thing
baby?
speaks.
Yeah, he's cute.
Hey,
in
fuck that.
in our time terms, I guess you would hear that as basically a loudspeaker. Your characters have never heard anything like this. Not even magic sounds. Even if you were old enough to have experienced magic that projects voices, it is not this. Did not sound like this. This is projected directly out of two cylindrical spots on either side of the creature, and it turns its sights to you. It says that you tell it to basically fuck off, and you see as the arm pieces. That's the best thing that you can think of. You see these cables that each of the hanging off of the cables, almost like bells, almost like studs, are cannonballs, which feed up into these like cannon-shaped things at the ends of the hands, and it says targeting. Let us roll initiative.
Oh boy. All right, let's do it.
You have to roll for me, or somebody is.
Oh,
I don't know if you can hear me
boy.
anymore.
13.
Can somebody roll for me? I don't know if you can hear me anymore.
Yeah,
I'll
I got
tell
you.
Hold on. You got
Oh,
it.
cool.
Actually, I'll let Riku do it because I am rolling notoriously shit right now.
That's fine. Thanks, Riku. Buggy wuggy out here, goddamn.
Boogie woogie.
What's going on with my power lately? About twice a week, my power shuts off for about 4 or 5 seconds. It's really goddamn annoying, especially during work.
Got those
Fucking my
goddamn
face
electricians.
too. Yeah, but I'm really out in the boonies. I don't know what could be anything. Here's what my neighborhood looks like. Pretty.
Trees.
This is where I'm at.
God, that is garbage. All right, so Aramel. All right.
Professor D. Shvantz rolled a 1.
Oh, what god
Yeah. He going last.
He can't think past the raging boner in his pants at the side of this
Okay.
big, beautiful machine.
So much technology.
Mandee.
I'm gonna just wait to see what happens, and like she feels like something might shoot at her. She's gonna dodge it.
No, what's your
Basically,
ace? Or what's your initiative?
Oh, 25. That's why I thought you were talking.
That's a high as hell roll, my guy. But I guess he was the god of speed.
That's higher than
Travel.
Aramel, and
Travel.
he rolled shit. Dandil.
13.
Shvantz.
Did someone say 1 or 1?
2.
2.
You can't critically fail, so it's 2. Julian.
What I roll, Riku?
Let's see. Oh, 19.
19.
Oh, tight. Thanks.
Zillowin.
21.
Tanizan.
13.
Okay, we're gonna stop. We're gonna start at the top of the pack, which is Mandee. You said you're gonna hold your action to see what the fuck.
More like I'm taking the dodge action actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to roll one more. Okay. Okay, so you take the dodge action. All right. Then Julian is next.
I mean, my medical knowledge tells me nothing about this guy. I'm assuming, right? Can I roll a medical check to like try to figure out what it is?
As far as you can tell, this is metal. You can't roll medical. It doesn't actually look like it's alive. But
Okay.
you could roll me a straight intelligence check if you want.
Yeah, roll me that in check.
Int or Arcana, either one would be acceptable.
Whichever is highest on my stats. I don't know.
Sorry, bro.
I got like a 2.
No, you got a 4.
You rolled a 1. You got a 4.
You rolled a
yeah.
1, you got a 4. Yeah, you have no idea what this is. This is a giant thing made out of metal.
Oh, I'm gonna hit it with like, what in oblivion is that?
What the hell?
Like Julian, like I know I can fucking one-shot humans and like living things, but that thing is terrifying me. I'm basically doing the classic dog with tail between legs here,
Okay.
and I think I am going to hide. This thing looks like completely unstoppable and foreign to me, and I am he's really rustled my jimmies.
Fair enough. I actually skipped Zillowin, which is my bad. Zillowin.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
No, you're good. I am looking at my. It's just because the thing that I use to check initiative doesn't necessarily do it in order, which is fucked. I just use a Word document.
Looks like my router is back up, so I'm gonna try to hop back in.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna move forward 5, 15 feet. Let's see, that puts me just within range.
I'm hiding behind
And
a tree.
I'm going to move forward, basically just with all the confidence, and I'm going to slam my trident down to the ground and be like, "You dare challenge the new gods!" And I'm going to
God
summon
damn.
the tentacles of the deep.
So much for keeping that shit secret.
Oh, like
As a
we ever
bonus-
did in the first place.
Hold on. Let's see. Where are you gonna summon it?
Right on top of the fucker. As a bonus action, create a 10-foot long tentacle, a point you can see within 60 feet of you. Tentacle lasts for 1 minute, or until you use this feature, create another tentacle.
Okay.
I can make a melee
I
spell
made-
attack against one creature.
I made the tentacle there for you. You should be able to manipulate it and put it wherever you like.
Yep. And let's see what the hit is.
Nope. Cat.
I clicked on it. I don't want it to roll a million times, so I'm waiting a second. Come on. Anybody see it?
Let's see. Tentacle? We see itty bitty tentacle, yeah.
Okay, if nobody sees it, I'm gonna click it again, see if it pops. There we go. Alright, so 14 to hit.
14 to hit does not hit.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
All right, that was Zillowin, then Julian. Okay, next is Aramil. Let's see.
Hold on a second. Yeah, that was my
Okay.
bonus action, so I'm going to also throw an Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay.
I was double checking to see if it took an action to use, but it says it's part of the summoning. Nope, never mind. That one. All the bravado, none of the action.
I'm sorry.
So he
do
basically summons a tentacle and then blasts a laser out at this thing, and they both go wide.
I was gonna say,
all the
I don't know
bravado.
if you guys know about computer stuff. My audio stopped working after the power outage on my computer. Could it be that it fried my PC or?
No, check your sound settings.
Oh,
Because if your computer works but your sound is off, your sound settings may have changed. Because if it fried your computer, it wouldn't turn on at all.
yeah. I can't get audio to work on anything. And I have the speakers. It's just my normal like audio.
Yeah, check your sound settings. Make sure it's on the right output device.
Looks like it is.
Use a device.
I'll keep trying, I guess. So I don't mean to interrupt.
Okay, RML zooms off to the side over here. He moves 50 feet, and he is going to whip a couple of arrows off at this creature.
The funny thing is, Armel can move faster than those arrows.
And he misses twice. One completely missing the machine that seems more dexterous than you give it credit for, considering its size. The second hitting the creature directly in the torso area, and the arrow shatters upon it. Next up, 18 is, it looks like Dandil. It's actually Dandil and Tanizan, so you guys both go at the same time. Who you guys can figure out who goes first, second, whatever your dex score is higher. Who actually, we'll start with initiative. Who has the higher initiative score?
I have 3.
What's your initiative, Dandil? Your base initiative score.
Your bonus.
Mm-hmm.
I think we lost him.
Okay, we'll start with Tanizan then.
Alright. I'ma be all stupid. And I'ma run up here. If I could do this right. Here we go.
You
And,
should all have control of your tokens as
yeah.
well, too.
And how far are the cannonballs that look like they auto-feed into the cannon on his arm?
So they are feeding off of basically imagine like a belt feeder, but it's pulling from the back of the creature into either side, either arm.
Okay,
So they're coming from the top, middle, torso, back area.
Is there any way that I can slash at where they're going into the cannon at? And try to cut them and disconnect it?
You would have to climb the creature.
Okay, so I use half my movement to get here. Can I use the other half to do an acrobatics check and get up to make sure I cut off his ammo supply?
So acrobatics or athletics, you can use your action to use that to try to scale the creature. If you do so, that's fine. You won't be able to attack this turn, but you might be able to get there if you roll high enough.
Will he be able to attack me if I'm on him?
You don't know. He hasn't moved much aside from unfolding.
Okay. Well, then I will try to climb him. And I'll use an athletics check for that since I'm going up. 17.
Yes, once again, typically
23.
I use athletics for up and acrobatics for down. There are
sorry,
there are exceptions to the rule, but in general, that's what I tend to use. All right, 23. So you will be able to scale up there. let me see real quick. Okay. As you try to scale it, it shakes one of its legs, but your grip is too strong. You manage to hold on to some of the protruding metal pieces, and you manage to maintain your grip as you climb up. In fact, you notice as you climb, it seems like there are portions of this creature that are almost ladder-like, almost as if they're designed to climb up this thing.
Ooh.
You managed to climb up to basically that hip, its right hip area.
Mm-hmm.
So you're on top of the right leg, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Next turn, you will be able to attack the belt feeder for the right arm.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Is Dandil
No, he's
back?
not.
No, he's
Might
still
just have to
away.
hold until the end of the turn, see if he comes back.
Okay. Well, in that case, we're going to move to the next person in line, which is at 11. Yeah, which is Rosie here.
Tenuous joining the fight.
She
And
is.
Shager is back.
Okay, give me just a second, then it will be his turn again.
Misawi, I'm back.
It's all gravy, baby.
Okay, who's custard in my
Just
plan
give me
tonight?
1 sec. Just give me 1 sec.
Okay.
Let's see. She will have. Why is there not like a shoe? All right.
She will have the salad because she's too fat.
All right. She looks at you all and she goes, thank you. You've allowed me to realize something that I haven't realized in over 100 years. She casts her arms together in a crosswise motion. She clenches the thumb and middle finger on both hands and crosses them across her. When she does, what appears to be an emerald green suit of armor encases, Jesus Christ, her body, and she is now completely surrounded in a field of magical armor. Shager, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay, so what has transpired? Like, has anybody like to attack this thing yet?
I climbed up its right leg.
So, Tanizan climbed up its right leg. Zillowin basically whiffed a couple of attacks, and Aramil attacked it once the creature dodged one of the attacks, and the other one just completely like crashed against its armor and shattered.
Okay, I have an idea. Shoot me down if I can't do it. But because of this new Ironwood short bow that I have like a flare arrow that I can shoot. Can I like shoot it like in its like face hole or whatever to try to like
Wherever
blind it?
those red eyes are coming from.
You can
Yeah.
shoot it in front of it, yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, so if you recall, there are 3 colors that you can blast out from the flare arrows. There is red, there is white, and there is yellow.
Okay.
Hey, Vick, can you
Probably
hear us?
go white.
Okay, white.
I'll do like a flashbang situation towards like.
So roll me an attack versus the creature's defense here.
Yo, got it. It's gonna be a nat 20.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. I want you to do two things for me then. The first is I want you to roll me just a straight D20 at advantage.
At
Do that.
advantage.
Do that
You
first.
got it. Another nut 20.
Oh, titties.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ!
Them beasts is helping out.
Oh no.
Dandil
Okay.
beast mode.
Let's go.
Okay. That's the first one. All right.
Okay.
Also, I want you to recall from the entry for these arrows, they're designed to be seen from at least a mile away. They're very bright. Now, next, I want you to roll me the regular damage of an arrow attack.
You got it.
But you critically succeeded at that hit. So, once again, I give you the opportunity. You can either double your damage on whatever you roll, or you can roll twice.
I'll double it. I got an 8, so I'll take 16 damage.
Okay.
No pluses to that?
That is with pluses. So it's
Oh,
like
okay.
a 1d6, so 3 plus 5. So it's 8 and times 2,
Remember,
16.
this is also a +1 weapon.
So yeah.
This is a +1 magical
So it's
short bow.
17 instead.
No, it's an 18.
Yeah, so
Oh,
the
okay, yeah.
the +1 also is doubled.
Oh, okay.
This is with the +1.
Okay, give me 1 sec. I have to roll something. Oakley doke. That happens, and the mechanical creature, as far as you can tell, rears back, and over the speakers you hear, "Ah!"
Well, whatever it is, I sure heard it.
So that goes him, then Rose.
Keep it up,
then
Dandil!
Next is.
You got it. I'll do action surge and do it again.
Oh shit!
Are
Okay.
you going to?
I'm going to. Fuck
Oh,
it.
nice.
All right. I'm just gonna roll a. I probably can't put this thing to sleep because it's mechanical. Yeah, just regular like. Pew! Knock another arrows. Ooh, that's actually a dirty 20
That's it.
with 6 points of damage.
Damn.
And that's gonna be my turn.
Is that with the +1?
That is with the +1, yes.
Okay. And then next, it looks like is Shvantz. I don't think I skipped anybody except Zillowin that one time, but we figured that out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Shvantz is not next. I'm sorry.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
guess,
definitely last.
Yeah, Big
makes
Boy
sense.
McGillicuddy gets to go next. And let's see.
Is the creature like blinded now?
It appears so from what happened.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
I want to ask really quick. Is there any chance I can roll a perception check on the robot scream? Like, is this some kind of like fucking Wizard of Oz situation where some fucking dude behind a bush controlling this thing? You know what I mean?
So,
Like, why
so
would a
like
robot
I,
scream in pain? You know what I mean?
so like I was describing before. Well, A, you don't know what a robot is. B, you don't know if it's alive or not, and so kind of sort of fucked up. But you can roll me a pure intelligence check. I will allow that. In fact, anybody that would like to can roll me a pure intelligence check.
You got it, boss. It's
Take that.
17.
I'll take that free roll. Nope.
21.
This is a tough one.
What's intelligence? I'm pretty.
What's a smart?
Exactly. So the only one that gets it, Dandil recognizes there's something weird
Hold
about
on.
this situation.
I got a 17 too.
Okay, Dandil and Tanizan recognize there's something weird about this situation. But Professor D. Shvantz, you realize, and maybe because you are specifically a mechanical genius, that's kind of your whole thing, right? There's a fucking guy in there. This is a machine. There's a guy in there.
It's that big metal thing ate someone.
We gotta
I mean-
rescue him.
It's
I mean,
inside of him.
You're not a retarded guy, so you realize there's a guy inside controlling it, but you know.
No need to roll
I
deception.
couldn't help myself. I had to.
Dandil's already like fooled. No need to roll deception. He's like, oh my god, we gotta rescue him.
Quick,
But-
kill him faster. Put him out of his misery.
Can I roll an
I'm like,
insight
we
on
will-
that?
Zillowin's like, we
I'm
will
kidding.
free
There's
the
a person
prisoner.
inside of it, controlling it. Kill him.
Okay, so yeah, so he's like, there's a dude in there.
There's a guy inside. Oh my god, you idiots!
Whatever the like Hasidic Jew version of there's a
myself.
dude in there, that's
There's a
what you
mention
hear.
on bench.
Yeah, there's a mention that hinge.
There's a mention the
This
hinge.
ain't no mensch.
Okay. So the right and left hands arms point in the general direction of Dandil over here. And I am going to make a roll twice.
Oh boy.
Both of these rolls are unfortunately for me at disadvantage.
What you gonna do, stranger?
Damn, I wish I had a reaction that I could use.
Oh, shitty shit. Okay, for the first one, does a 17 hit your AC?
It meets it.
Okay, so it does, and then we'll roll the second one.
Doyle.
What the fuck was that?
It's a
That
Doyle.
too.
Dreidel.
He's really mad at me.
You
He's
gotta
having a
say.
really nice nap under his heat lamp. I'm gonna put him back.
Okay, there we go. And then a 21. So they both hit, and
With disadvantage?
with a disadvantage, they both hit. The shitty one was 17.
Damn.
And then the second shittiest one was 21.
God damn, what the fuck are we fighting? Okay, how much damage do I take?
Give me just a sec here. I gotta double check these stats.
Dandil
See,
is
Grits,
knocked the
that's
fuck
how
out.
you roll.
Oh no.
I don't think you want me to roll like that, dude.
Dying.
Me.
No, I don't want you to roll.
Oh
like
no.
that.
I'm so sorry, dog. Let
Lay
me
it
just
on me.
I just gotta double check this.
Lay it on me. Lay it on me.
Gotta double check the stats on this and make sure that it's right. Cause so far it's real fucked up.
I think I can make you undead unless you're ultra dead.
We'll see how it goes.
Like I think unless you got turned into like atoms in the dirt, I'm pretty sure I can bring you back.
Just immediately disintegrated. You.
Oh lord. Alright.
All right,
I am having this. It's too much.
do it. Just do it.
Yeah, it's too much. It's still gonna be a lot. You're still not gonna be happy, but
Of course, I would do it anyway.
Oof.
Give me.
all right, dog. I am so sorry. You take 37 points of damage.
I'm down, and that's halved.
Holy shit!
It has a cannon on each arm, like on a ship, a cannon. Cannons in D&D do 8d10 points of damage.
Oh fuck!
I did not roll especially high. I am so sorry.
Is he
No.
dead, or just
Why,
like?
why are
No,
we
no,
facing
no,
off
he's
against
just-
this thing so soon?
He basically in how far under dead did you go?
I have 31 health in total, so
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh,
So
you're
you're
right.
Gucci. Basically, unless it does his health twice, he
Okay.
just goes to 0.
yeah, I'm just
Sweet.
knocked
So
out.
if it had dealt 62 points of damage, he would have just probably died.
Okay.
But
Damn.
since it didn't, he's just at 0 health, so he's in death saves right now.
I can bring you back, homie.
Yes, go.
Speaking of shitty things that happened, oh my god! Basically, when it does that, it turns and it goes, targeting threat, and it fires 2 cannonballs. They've both very unfortunately hit. In fact, I am so sorry. I gotta roll one more thing.
Just put me in the dirt already.
Jesus, he's really going after you, man.
Oh no!
Oh,
You killed me, didn't you?
Come on.
Everett was right behind you.
Oh no, not Everett.
He's also Mimi's boy.
He's also downed.
So
Damn.
basically, 2 cannonballs hit you dead ass in the chest. You are fucked, by the way. Like, ribs are broken. Your arms might be broken. Like, if you threw an arm up. In fact, I'm going to give you one chance right now.
Okay.
Give me a reflex saving throw.
Okay, what do you want me to roll for
Dexterity.
that? Just the dexterity? You got
Yeah.
it.
I'm so sorry. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I was like reflex hasn't been a thing.
That's,
I'm so
20.
fucking sorry. It's a
Oh
goddamn.
fuck.
That's a 21.
Please,
That's
high roll.
good. No, that's good. That's good. He throws his short bow up in front of him. The short bow it is made of ironwood. It manages to absorb a significant amount of the blast. The short bow cracks in half, and the second cannonball hits you. You're still out, but there's a huge crack in this short bow. You knock back, you hit Everick. You both fall out of the tree. You don't take damage from falling.
Okay.
Okay. You're not sure why, but anybody watching, they very conveniently like fall from branch to branch. You're not sure why, but it seems as convenient as the trees moving out of your way with Aramil. So you can probably guess it has something to do with his proximity. You both land on the clearing floor down there, directly beneath where you are. Okay.
Moving on.
Oh, Tanizan's
Shit.
pissed now.
It is no longer this thing's turn. In fact, actually, it fires both bolts. When it does, you guys hear a sound, and it kind of sinks a little bit, as if it has exhausted an amount of energy that it can use at that time. It used all of its energy to fire 2 shots. So it can't move this turn. Next up, one Professor D. Shvantz.
Oh, I meant to ask too. Did we ever get a long rest after that big ass battle with the tree guy and all
We
that
did not.
stuff?
Mm-mm.
That sucks.
No,
Okay.
because you guys did not specifically ask for one.
So Dandil and Owl are down.
Yeah, we're down.
Correct. They are on the soft, mossy, grassy floor of this like clearing. They're kind of fucked up, and his bow is cracked, not in half. It's not broken in half, but it is cracked. And actually, you're too far away to see anything. But yeah, that's basically what you get after
But
that.
I would have seen the they were like missiles firing at him, right? Or you said cannonballs, right?
Cannonballs, yes.
All right. Now I can move 60 feet. Is there a tool for me to see like judge distance real quick rather than counting it out? Or maybe
Yeah, there's a ruler.
The ruler.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, in the upper right hand.
It's left.
Sorry, left hand.
You're all garbage people. God damn it, Vic, stop it.
Okay, I've moved 60 feet. I'm rushing to Dandil to help him up, but I can't quite make it this turn, buddy. So
I feel like that was not. I feel like that was too far. Weren't you?
well, so 60 feet with the bonus action. It's
Oh, okay, I see it.
It's the homunculus, which by the way, the thing lasts 10 minutes. That's a concentration spell.
Okay.
So that's why I have that movement still. So on my next turn, I can get to him. So instead, I turn and fire a crossbow bolt at it. And I try to aim for... Oh, I mean, it's not really like a called shot, so...
It shatters upon its carapace.
Fuck a duck. Okay, that's action and bonus action. Continue.
Okay, before the end of the turn, Mandee, you basically use the dodge action, which is a reaction. Do you want... And so I'm assuming you held the rest of your action. Do you want to do anything else?
Can I use my action to teleport? Yeah, I'll do that.
You still have a move and a teleport. I'm sorry, you still have a move and an action.
God damn it. Actually, it's not even that far. It's that one.
Okay. Remember, you also have the ability to teleport. If you want to teleport the full distance, instead of just doing your little gate jump, you can do your teleport action, which will take your action. But if you roll, you will be able to make it to essentially wherever you decide to be that you can see.
Might as well, because that's what I was doing anyway. So I was trying to get as far as I could. So
Okay,
go back
so
here.
make me a... It's dex for you. So make me a dexterity check. Okay, where do you want to be?
Like right on top of the robot's head, actually.
Okay, so just like the picture, it has 2 head bits. Each one has 1 red eye. So if you want to be right in the middle of the 2, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that is your reaction. That is your action. You have a bonus action if you would like to do anything else.
there's not really anything I can do. So
Okay. Then next up is Julian Bashir.
Okay. So I was spooked, and it
Hit it
appears I
again.
was right in being
Wait,
spooked. This
was-
thing is spooky.
No, I'm sorry. God bless America. It's Zillowin again. It's just because I have him as Zill, so it's short.
no,
I
it's
thought it was
typically
after
Mandee again.
I thought it was after Mandee.
Oh, you're right. That was Mandee's. That was the end of fucking son of a bitch. I'm bad at this.
Wait, is it my turn or Mandy's turn?
No, it's Mandee's turn again. All right, I got this, so it'll be fucking right. That was the end of the turn.
How bad did
Alright, end of-
Armel roll?
Huh?
How bad did Armel roll?
He went. He went at 18.
Okay, so he's just after Julian.
Yeah. He did roll very poor.
Jeez.
Like
It
he had
goes
advantage.
It goes Mandee, me, Julian, Aramel, but Mandee had a second turn because of the fact that she held her action to the
Yeah.
end of the round.
I like that you're not looking at my sheet and you understand the fucking initiative order. Good job, Bubba.
I'm a
Uh,
GM,
GM
it's what I
too,
do.
so-
No, I feel it. I'm with it. All right, so it's Mandee. It's your turn again, basically.
I'm just gonna turn to one of these head things and screech out, "Don't hurt my friends!" I'm gonna attack it.
Okay. You give it the old read.
Terrifying, but it's our terrifying.
Oh.
Oh, those were which ones?
Rapier and dagger +1 is what you got there.
Yeah, that's the right. Yeah.
And in a moment that shocks everyone,
Mandee doesn't kill anything.
Mandee swings out like a fucking just mad as fuck, like a piss hound. Just absolutely mad. Swings out like a fucking demon. Scrapes along the edge of the neck of this metal beast and does nothing. You still have a bonus. No, you used your bonus.
No, I
You
don't.
still have a move action if you would like.
Nah, I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay. In that case, it is now Zillowin's turn.
I thought I was second on the turn order.
No, that's because I fucked up. Zillowin is
Oh, I
actually
see.
2 ahead of you.
My mistake.
17 for tentacles.
17 hits.
So. Come on.
Be right back. I'm going to do
Hit him with the
It'll take me about 2
testicles.
seconds.
Hit him in the testicles.
Throw the testicles.
Ah, sweet. 12 cold damage. And its speed is reduced by 10 feet. I think he ran away.
Yeah, he's technically gone.
Poor had to go TT.
And my ship froze. Wonderful.
-12 damage, speed -10. I was listening. I was just also peeing.
No, I got you. It's a good
Okay.
timing considering my entire character sheet froze up.
Fair enough. Luckily for you
Right.
guys, I pee like a demon.
I'm going to roll this in here. Hold on one second. Maybe it'll load. There we go. It's loading. I have shitty internet. Someday I will have fiber.
Getting fiber next week, y'all.
Oh, yay!
You can fiber?
Oh, I was just about to say that'll make Warhammer Wednesdays better.
It certainly will.
However, and I do apologize for this, a very attractive woman wants to go to dinner and a movie with me tomorrow.
Ooh.
Fuck
Woot
yeah,
woot,
buddy.
hell yeah.
So, I may in fact be late to Warhammer Wednesdays
No time you need, man.
if
Hopefully I
I
don't
show
show
up
at
at all.
Hopefully you love it, man.
But yeah, that's basically the whole jam. Is my friend Leslie is super pretty and she wants to hang out and do date stuff, and I'm not sure if it's a date, but either
Well,
way, I
here's
don't
the
really
hoping.
give a shit.
You're gonna find
She's
out.
real cute, like she's dummy cute.
No,
Alright,
just
how about we just fun
straight
on
up
Wednesday?
ask her then. Like, is this a date? Like, what the fuck?
It's gonna be
Are
Oh
you
no,
fun.
hanging out?
I'm going to. I'm gonna figure it out. Like, but yeah, she's real cute. She's like decidedly out of my league, which is great.
These are
Leagues.
fun.
And I say
Yeah.
out of my league, what I mean is every woman I've ever dated has been decidedly out of my league. Like I punch up my boys.
They're nice.
I punch up. I'm a handsome man, but I punch up.
As in, like,
boys.
fisting?
All right.
Yeah.
And
With
if
that,
she's into it,
I'm
the
hoping and praying
tentacles
for you,
lash
buddy.
out at the creature's legs,
right?
and I summon one of those like shadow sharks to my hand and launch it for a 19 for the Eldritch Blast
That also hits.
and 10 force damage.
That does damage. Okay.
Good damage.
And then I'm going to move
Do your
5,
do your
10,
Eldritch
15,
blasts have
20.
additional effects yet?
No.
Okay.
The only thing I have right now is I have my charisma bonus added to them.
Fair.
So that was a 6 plus 4. So gives me a higher ratio, and it gives me the possible
Okay.
up to 14 damage.
Well,
And that's my turn.
okay. Cool. Well, now it is Dr. Julian Bashir's turn.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think I can use my divinity ability because I might be too far away. Just looking at where I'm at. So this guy over here. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Well, he is yet to take a turn, so he hasn't even rolled one death save yet. So you're okay so far.
Okay. Let me pull up everybody's health really quick here on my phone. Looks like everybody is above half except for Dandil, who's down.
Yar. I just straight
how
up
about
like,
your owl boy?
oh, he down too.
In that case, let me see what else I can come up with here. That's a touch attack. Oh, you know what I can do? I will make my way over here. 60 feet, right, per turn?
If you dash,
If you
that would use
dash,
your action.
30 feet.
yeah, so 30, and then if you use your dash action, it gives you an additional 30 feet.
I'm gonna move 30 feet. I'm gonna come out of hiding here. And then I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Is that a bonus action? Let me see here.
Yeah.
It is a
so, yeah.
bonus action. So instead of that, I will cast.
And it's just like the tactical too. You can attack on that too.
How's that work?
You could do attack on this turn too with it.
I don't think I can get there. I can
But
try.
you can summon it there.
Yeah, you can summon it at like the thing's feet or whatever.
I think I can only summon it within 60 feet.
You're within 60 feet of it.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. In that
Yes.
case, I will summon it behind its Achilles tendon. As a doctor, I know where those are on most things. This is not a thing, but it still has things that it stands on. I imagine legs are still a weakness. So I will summon a scythe behind its heel. and try to cut what I assume would be the tendons connecting it to the parts that make the foot move. So I suppose I can. I don't think I do. Yeah, I just will attack on the spiritual weapon then.
Yeah.
Cool. Here we go.
So, all right. So you cast the spiritual. Oh, hold on. One sec. Before you continue that whole thing, just do
But he
this.
got a little token for me.
Yeah, I sure do.
He's like behind the robot. Oh, I can't touch him though. I think only you can touch him.
Oh shit! It's almost 10 o'clock. I gotta go soon.
All right, Doug. So okay, so you can fiddle with the thing now.
Cool. So it's like over
Alright.
here.
All right. I want you to roll me either a straight intelligence or an arcana check first.
Okay. They're both the same, effectively, so.
Okay. You can target a thing. That's fine.
Okay.
Roll me the attack
18.
at disadvantage
Okay.
because you are targeting a specific spot.
7.
Okay, so it misses, but you do know where you would need to hit to. Basically, you understand how the body of this thing works now.
Okay.
You slice at what would kind of sort of be like the Achilles tendon.
Cool.
It's really just like a cable that ties everything in the legs together. It's too tough for the slice that you give it, but you understand where to hit next time.
Sounds good. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, that's 19. We have 18 as Armel. All right, Armel goes here.
That's a lot of numbers.
Hit. Well, he just has advantage.
I see.
Well, I'm sorry. In this, yeah, he has advantage in
He just
this
rolled
game.
2 dice. I get it.
Okay, so hit. Does shit damage, but he does a little bit. Both hit, they sink into the armor of the creature. And that is the end of Armel's turn, 18. All right, Dandil
Yeah.
and Tanizan. What is your guys' initiative bonuses?
-3.
+4.
Well, isn't
Okay.
Dandil still down?
All right, Dandil is down. So, Tanizan, it is your turn. Dandil, roll me a 1d20 as a death save.
17.
That's +1.
18.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, no. That's 17 is a +1 on your death save. If you get
Oh,
3,
okay.
you're up.
Okay. No, I know. I was just like, okay, add 1. I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Tanizan. You are up on its right hip, essentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a swing with my +1 longsword.
Okay, just a regular swing with the longsword, yeah?
If I hit, I can put a divine or a thunderous smite behind it.
Okay.
17.
17 exactly hits.
Ooh, okay, so then I'm gonna put divine smite behind that, which is 2d6. So my damage is 1d8. Alright. And 2d6. So 22 points of damage. And 9 of that is the thunderous. And I'm going after this the cannonball thing that's loading it into the cannons.
Okay, so you sever the connection to the cannonballs. It has one loaded, but you sever the connection to the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderous Smite moves, correct?
Yeah, it has to. Here, I have it up. Give me 1 second. It has to make a strength saving throw. I'm guessing of my spell casting, but I don't have. Actually, do I? No, I
Strength
shouldn't.
plus proficiency.
Strength. Okay, so
Well, it's 10 plus strength plus proficiency would be your value.
14. So it has to beat a 16.
It does.
Okay.
So it does not move.
And then
it seems you slice the thing, and basically all the cannonballs on the belt feeder that goes into the right arm, they all like fall back.
Mhm.
They fall down at the middle of its feet. So here.
Okay.
And 1 sec, let me make a roll. Okay, so they all fall down at the feet of this creature. As far as you're aware, goddamn, I have the hiccups. One of the cannonballs is in its right arm,
Mm-hmm.
but no more can be fed into it.
Okay. I'm going to then make an attack with my short sword.
Okay.
Into the joint of the arm to see if I can actually get it cut off or at least damaged enough he can't use it.
Okay, roll at disadvantage because you are targeting a very specific point.
18.
At disadvantage?
Yeah, I
That
rolled
hit.
I rolled a 12 and a 17, and that 12 puts me up to 18.
Okay, yeah, that 18 hits. You will be able to hit the shoulder joint.
Okay.
Give me damage.
10. Oh, sorry, 9. Was looking at the wrong damage.
Okay. So the Tanizan swings out, slashes, and basically jumps up, swings out, slashes with his. Are you right or left-handed?
I'm right-handed. But
Swings out with his right
I'm
hand.
swinging it with my left because it's in my offhand.
So he swings out with his right hand, severs the belt leading into the right cannon, and then with his left hand plunges it directly into the shoulder joint of the right arm. The right arm falls limp at its side. I want you to make me a dexterity save, Tanizan.
Okay, so 19.
So he falls back onto, you basically fall back onto the right hip of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can't reach the other side, the other belt or the other side, but the right hand falls limp at its side.
Question real quick. Since I'm
Okay.
back on the right hip, is the canopy for this guy's cockpit clear, or can I not exactly tell where it's at?
You can make me, I would say you can make me a perception check. In fact, everybody can make me a perception check if you're looking. If you're specifically looking for this thing, that's fine. Shvantz, I will accept that, yeah.
Which one
Julian,
again? Perception?
perception.
All right. It is kind of late, so I do
Okay.
have to go. Let me know if I die or not, I suppose.
I'll get you, buddy. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. I have an
We'll
ability
make
to
sure
make
you don't die.
die.
All right.
Oh,
That's good.
also, Mandee, based off of your positioning,
Doodles.
you can have advantage. Alright, well, 14. I tried. Julian
Season of
and
3.
Julian and Shvantz, you see a, I guess you see a like kind of fogged glass covering over the like upper torso area. And the glass of that, like fogged glass, it seems like you can't see in, but somebody might be able to see out. That's if somebody's anywhere, they're probably in there.
That's where he is.
What about me?
What did you get?
20. I put it
Yeah,
in the chat.
you would also see that. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, I do see that.
Now,
Yeah,
is
you
that
would also see
something-
that.
Is that something that we are mechanically able to aim for, or no?
Yes.
I'm not
because it is a specific point, it will be at disadvantage. But
Okay.
you can see it, which means you can aim for it.
So, since I'm really close, even though it is tinted a bit, can I see a little bit inside or no?
No.
Okay. So, not even aware if he's able to see me or even looking at me, I basically yell, "You're next, bitch."
You're next, bitch. Speaking of next, bitch, it is Rosie's turn. One sec. She moves here, and she says, "Gods, I've waited for this time for so long. Oh, Morg Morda!" And she whips what looks like a shaft of, I don't know, like loose wood at this thing, and then 5 darts fly from it. They hit this thing. Give me one sec. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dealing 16 points of damage and shattering the fogged glass.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
So basically, she casts a magic missile. It
Ooh.
shatters the glass in front of the thing. You guys see, let's see. Tanizan does not see because he does not have the peripheral. Actually, everybody else, yeah, everybody else can see, including Mandee, who's just up top looking down. You see a dwarf. The dwarf is in full like armor, full like plate armor inside of this thing, pulling and twisting levers and knobs, and it looks up when the glass shatters and its eyes go wide. That is Rose at 11, and we have Shvantz next at.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Rose at 11. Oh, the mech goes at 7. All right, cool. Okay. It is its turn. So it is going to roll 2 attacks.
You guys like my farmer's tan?
You should see my fucking legs.
Dude,
One
your legs
hit.
got roasted in Vegas.
And the second does not hit. Okay, so 1 hit. Okay. So this is very unfortunately what happens. She shatters the glass with this attack. The limp arm shoots out and misses her almost entirely. The other arm fires a full cannonball, which seems to hit her almost directly. And she actually launches back a distance. And when that happens, she falls unconscious. It is now Shvantz's turn.
Okay. So Dandil and the owl are both down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna prioritize little Dandil. I'm gonna go over to him, pick him up, brush him off a little. Not pick him up, but like cradle him, his head in my hand, brush off the dirt on him, and then start basically like you know like when your friends are drunk and like you draw a dick on their forehead.
Yeah, Sharpie Doodle.
I draw dick math on Dandil's forehead, and it's the cure wounds spell. And I'm going to heal him. Get you a roll here.
Nice.
Damn.
Oh, that's nice.
Heal them.
Damn.
Oh, all right, hold on.
Get the
Just-
boy another bag of chips.
Get to
Oh,
buy
did
another bag
Another
of chips.
Did I click it twice?
No.
Healing
No.
11? No.
Well, you
What's
had
that
in some
first?
other Q runes butterflies, but
Why did it say healing 11 first? That's weird.
well,
I don't
because
know,
that's the roll for it.
No, it's a D8. That's that. It can't be 11. Is it
Like
plus my?
Whack-A-Mole
Is
or
it plus my
something?
divinity?
Yeah, plus your wisdom.
All right,
must-
he is awake If it was 1, he would be awake. But
And you see, as I yeah, right. That's so he's basically got like glowing math in the shape of a dick on his forehead that he can't see.
So bad.
all right, then that brings us back to Mandee.
Jump on him.
I'm gonna jump inside the cockpit and like, do I get advantage because this guy's strapped in or anything like that?
So this guy is very specifically like if imagine a dude in a mech who's like buckled in, like he is buckled in, like he's fucked. So you land in and there's like a dwarf guy, and he's just kind of has like seat belts on, so he does not get a dex bonus. So go ahead and roll.
Hit him.
So you do have advantage, is what I'm telling you.
Those rolls are poopy. Oh.
Damn, what's with my rolls, man?
That second dagger attack hits.
Oh, sweet. That's gonna be 30 damage.
Jesus.
30?
Oh shit! Hold on.
You smoke on the
Hold
crowd.
on.
Wait,
Hold on.
wait, hold
hold
on, hold on. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Never mind.
Okay, I was about to say,
I
I
got
gotta
this thing I
check this.
crit
I
for some
gotta
reason.
roll
No, it's 15.
so many things. Well, 15 is still fucked up. Hold on.
Yeah.
I guess he is really vulnerable. That's fucking wild, though. Is that just like some swashbuckler shit, or just do rogues in
Okay.
general just fuck?
No,
Well, I have
rogue's
advantage on the
fuck.
roll, so I get sneak
Yeah,
attack.
rogue's
on
fuck.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
like FYI, if you roll up to a dude who's strapped in by a seatbelt, you get advantage. Like this is the thing. Like it just is what it is. Okay. So you hit this dude. He is not pumped. He's not pumped at all. Let me mark this damage down. All right. Okay. All right. So that is Mandee. That is move. That is hit. You have a bonus.
No, the bonus was my dagger attack.
Oh yeah. You're right. All right, Mandee. Then Zillowin.
See.
Now at this point, Mandee has. So the glass has been shattered, and Mandee has popped in to the side and stabbed a dude. You can see the guy inside that Mandee has like hit. What would you like to do?
Oh, hey, can I add one more thing?
What's that?
With the rest of my movement, I just want to jump up and down on the controls, just like trying to smash them. I have no idea what they are or what they do, but
You can, but you would incur an attack of opportunity. Are you okay with that?
yeah.
Tight.
That's gonna miss.
All right, yeah, he missed. He missed his whole ass. All right, what I want you to do is I want you. God damn it! I want you to roll a 1d100.
Really cool, man.
Yeah, roll a d100 for me. Let's see, 15. All right. Hold on. I gotta check a chart real quick.
Turn around and start stramping through the other end of the woods or something.
Just ejects the pilot. That'd be fucking awesome.
Hold the phone. What'd you get?
Terrifying this thing was, I've only had like really one turn. We're fucking this thing up hard.
Yeah, you're not doing bad, that's for sure. All right, let's see. 15. One sec, one sec.
Fucking shot I just took him in my nipples hard. Oof. Hit him!
He did hit him. Hold on.
All
Hit
right.
him!
After this round, I will have to get going though.
You'll have to get going. I say you have to get going.
Hey,
Hold
I
on.
gotta
Come
go
on.
into the office tomorrow,
Just
man.
finish this.
Don't we fucking all, baby.
Yeah, but it's like what, 10 o'clock your time? 10:30 ish.
10:30. Yeah.
Yeah, it's midnight 30 here.
Should have thought of that before you agreed to be in the D&D campaign, my guy. I'm just kidding. I
I
don't.
know.
That's
I'm
actually.
I'm rocking the same time zone, so it's good.
Oh, hey. You, Mandee, you slap a bunch of buttons. Unsure what any of them do. Uh, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me roll this. Oh my god. Alright, hold on.
My
1,
turn
2,
will take less than 10 seconds.
and 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Several of the cannonballs, including the last one in the right arm and a couple in the left, fire out, and they deal no damage to anybody.
Oh, tight.
Very unfortunately for me as
Mhm.
the DM, which makes me sad. And yeah, basically, nothing happened. Like, basically, you stab this dude, you fucking throw your hands around, and the mech, like, just has a seizure that hits nobody. And yeah, that's a whole ass shame. It is Zillowin's turn, I guess.
We'll continue moving in the direction of Dandil and yet not quite get there. The tentacles miss, and I'll throw another Shadow Shark at the creature for 9 damage.
Okay.
I got a 25 on the Eldritch Blast. I figured that hit.
It did.
Yeah.
Okay. This thing is barely holding. It looks like only cables and bits of the exoskeleton are holding it together at this point. 19 is Julian.
Cool. She said last turn I was determined. Well, I did determine that the leg was a weakness.
Yep.
So I still roll a disadvantage to hit it.
Now you can roll at regular attack.
Great. So the first thing I'm going to do is use my where is it? Channel Divinity Preserve Life on this hot sexy mama over here. And what that does is I can pick any target within 30 feet, as many targets as I please, and distribute up to 15 hit points to heal someone no more than half their health. So basically, I'm willing her to come back to life. I say, not on my watch, lady. You're too hot to die right now. I'm going to do that while moving a little closer, that far. So I don't think she has to roll anything on that. I think she just gets 15.
No, it just happens. She's just alive now.
Now I'm over here, and then I can move my scythe up to 20 feet per turn. I'm assuming that... Wait, no. I'll just attack the leg again. The whole thing falls over. That dwarf is fucked anyway, so I'm going to go for it this time because I did take a turn to figure out where it is. Now I just got to find... Here it is. 30-20.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Hit its Achilles for 9.
Okay. The left side of the mech falls to its knees. Mandee, make me a... Actually, Mandee and Tanizan make me a dexterity save.
Sorry, guys.
I was expecting
That
23, natural 20.
device, that reduction to speed goes away, by the way.
Okay. Well, it's reduction to speed kind of stays because now it only has 1 foot, so there's that. All right. Mandee, you save. You're fine. And Tanizan, what was your roll?
Natural 20, 23.
God. All right. So both of you remain on top of the bits that you were on. All right. So that was Zillowin, 21. That was Julian. That was 19. And we're at Dandil and Tanizan, 13s.
Okay,
Tanizan,
so...
Julie, let me see. Here we go. Give me 1 sec.
I wonder if that dwarf has to do a dex check. Probably not, I guess. He's seatbelted in. He's not going anywhere.
He's gonna be doing some death checks here in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, he's about to do some... I'm about to get my fucking shit pushed in checks.
Oh, tits. All right, so... Oh, no. All right, Tanizan, it is your turn.
Okay, so since I'm pretty much even with the cockpit, can I get in and then strike at him around Mandee? Or is it, like, really too tight for me to be able to do that?
No, you're good.
Okay, so I am going to get around to the front of the cockpit where the glass is shattered, and I'm going to stab at him 2 times. The first one is a 25.
Hit.
Oh, man. I got a really good roll, but then I rolled a 1 on damage, so that's 6 damage.
Okay.
And then with the short sword... 24.
Hit.
Ooh, 6. And 10 damage with the short sword. And then as I pull back from the short sword, I look at him and I go, I told you you're next.
All right. That is Tanizan. We got Dandil, Rose. Rose Rosie fires a hail of elemental bullets, I guess, that bring the mech down to its knees. And
Better blow me a smooch on the way up too.
Next is Shvantz. Alright, Shvantz, it's your turn.
Okay, so dude in the cockpit, I can do a called shot at disadvantage.
Correct.
Okay, we're gonna go for that. Six to hit.
That's gonna be a miss.
Mm-hmm. And got nothing else. Next.
Okay, let's see. 2. That brings us to Mandee.
Oh wait, no, I can do. There is a bonus action I can do, but keep going anyway.
Okay, so that brings us to Mandee.
I'm gonna attack the dude again. The dagger crit, the rapier
Ruby,
looks like it hits.
yeah. Okay.
So it's 17 for the rapier. Man, I hate when it does it. I don't know what the fuck it's trying to say.
What you need is more numbers. That'll clear things up.
Yeah,
Make it a lot
exactly.
easier to understand. Rogues are weird, man. I don't know what's going on.
Wait, did we
I think
restart?
Wild.
Did we start a new round?
I think it's 13.
If Mandy's going, then yes.
Oh wait, no, it doesn't get sneak attack on that. It's only. What the fuck is
Shvantz
it
the
trying to
last in the
say?
round, so yes, it's a new round.
All right, one more round, but seriously, after
11,
this,
I
I gotta
think.
get going.
Well, let's just see if this kills it.
We'll see.
How much did you? How much damage?
From the rapier or the dagger, or just the dagger?
Both.
The rapier was 17, and I think the dagger was 11.
Okay. Okay. And you're checking the guy in the cockpit, right?
Yeah.
Roll me. What I want you to do is roll me at advantage a wisdom check. Okay. The mech, the big machine that everybody is on, falls apart.
Damn.
The guy in the cockpit is dead as he is stabbed through the neck, through the torso, through the everything, into the brainstem by one Mandee Mistvixen. Mandee maintains her spatial positioning, which means that this whole mech thing falls apart. Tanizan, roll me a dex save.
A dex save. Dirty.
Okay, so you land on the ground, okay, with all of the bits kind of landing around you. Mandee, you are essentially hovering, teleporting, something above the ground 30, 40, 50 feet up, and you feel this pull towards you. This thing that is telling you it is trying to entreat upon your divinity. Roll me one more time your wisdom save. Oh my god. Mandee glows. She floats above the entire, basically this whole awful grounds of what's going on. The machine falls apart. The man falls out of the machine, and Mandee is levitating 20, 30, 40 feet above everything, and she slowly falls down to the ground where she collapses into unconsciousness. And you all see everything that basically this whole machine that was there goes away. That whole machine collapses into bits, bobs, and pieces of nothing. Just, I mean, parts
Not
of
even scrap?
ships, parts of ships, parts of like, you see everything that you can imagine in the area, like ships. You see parts of like,
Coffee makers.
yeah, like all sorts of bullshit, like coffee makers, ships, uh caravan bits, like all sorts of stuff just fall into this pile, and on top of which is Mandee, who is absolutely out, done, and she has just landed this blow that took everything out. And as she slowly wakes up, she looks at you. She says, "Did we do it?"
Yeah, we did it.
Well, does
And
the
you
dwarf
said
guy
it-
still here, or did it just like go bye-bye?
no, she murdered him. She
Yeah, he's
killed
dead.
his ass. She like slit his throat. She
He's
like
like
ended
dead.
his whole ass career. Like he was dead. Let me take Mandee Miss. Boom. She killed his whole ass life.
There's no
I'd
bringing
like
this
to
guy
search
back
for
to
a
like
power core.
interrogate him. That's what I was trying to get at.
All right. I need Mandee to make me one more wisdom check. All right. So I will be sending some shit to Riku. This whole pile, basically, this whole mech falls apart. The guy inside dies. Everything falls apart. Blah. And you guys find Mandee in the pile. You guys find Tanizan off to the side. And when everything is said and done, you recognize that the thing that was coming for that village is done. It's over. You can tend to your wounded. You can figure your lives out. You can be okay.
Julian,
But
Julian,
as far as anything else, you look, you try to wake her up, but Mandee is out, done,
boy.
asleep, and she is non-responsive as far as anybody can figure out.
I'm gonna pick her up and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna try and wake her up if I can. Just like
So-
pat her on the cheeks.
Yeah, nothing. You get nothing from her.
The
to, pick it up next time.
Yeah.
Good RP.
Yeah. I'd like to sift through the rubble. I know you said it's parts of all these things, but I think Shvantz would imagine that it was powered by a Godstone. I'm going to look for that.
Roll me an investigation.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that's a good one. Yes, you. In fact, you find 2 Godstones.
Fuck yeah. Cool.
I'm gonna sift through the rubble to see if there's anything of importance other than the Godstones that we can use.
Far as you can tell, no.
Okay.
There's Godstones. There's a bunch of like mech bits, mechanical pieces, but like you can recover 2 cannons from that. You can also recover a. Let's see. Let me look at
They carry the cannons back to the village.
You can recover 2 cannons if
So
you
it's
like.
tells
You
you
can
about
also recover 4. Let's see. You can also recover 4 rope and what the fuck are those called? The like little. Oh, what the fuck? Why's my brain not working tonight? God bless America. The grappling hooks. There we go. Ropes and grappling hooks. If you would like as well. Other than that, there is just rubble.
Can I examine the dwarf body? Try to discern who this guy was, why he was
Okay.
being a dick.
As far yeah. Roll me a medicine check.
And
No,
take an extra
I'll be,
1d4.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna do a quick pee-pee.
That'd be a 19 for his medicine check.
Tight.
I know he's peeing, but still, he can hear me.
Yeah, we'll probably have to call it a night anyways. I gotta get.
Yeah, I definitely need to
ready for
call it a
stuff too,
night.
yeah. I mean, it's a good moment anyways. The battle's over, so we'll pick up RP next time.
And that's the second battle in a row that we've had, so we definitely need a friggin' rest.
Definitely long rest time. Yeah, I'm out of spell
We're
slots.
good. Let's keep going.
Shut it, Polly.
We have
Let's
a
just
we have
go
a,
fight
a,
the
a
entire
young
mech
owl
army.
we have a young owl to rescue next time.
Oh, he he should be okay.
I don't think he actually got hurt last time. I think he just, well, I don't think he died or got knocked out.
I could just do that right now. I can just walk over to him and cast Preserve Life, and he gets 15 health back, and it doesn't cost me anything. As long as he's not
Cool.
dead, I can just give him 15 health.
Cool.
So yes, you can do that. Also, I had to pee so bad.
Anyways, I rolled I guess a 19 on the medicine check.
The dude in the cockpit is super dead. He's dead as fuck.
Does he
I mean, I
look
guess-
like he'd be a Gul Hadiran?
Hard to say because I don't know what makes a dwarf different from another dwarf, but
Racist.
Can I find evidence of
Clothing.
Galhadir?
roll.
Perhaps?
You know what? Roll me a straight investigation.
It's more like
Oh,
what else? Like his clothes and shit. I don't know.
Yes. Based off of his clothes, based off of like some of his like tattoos and markings and such, the dude in the cockpit was definitely from Galhadir.
This is
Oh.
one of my people.
You know, one of your people got into a mech and wanted to fuck about with us. I don't know. Couldn't tell you why, but there it is.
All right, I'm calling it here, guys.
All right.
Have a
Night-night,
good
y'all.
night. We'll catch you next time.
Hey, man.